Oh, my eyebrows. Eyebrows today looking a little uneven. I don't really actually do my eyebrows, I'll be honest with you. My eyebrows are a work a forever a work in progress, let's just say. Okay. Let me just double check that I'm live on YouTube and everything's okay. Okay. I'm pretty sure I am live on Twitch right now. Yes, I am. So it's just a matter of being live on YouTube. It's gonna take me a little bit to get there. Okay, here we go. YouTube. Can I see? Can I see? Hello, hello, and welcome. Let me just edit a few pieces of information here, just so that the stream is working. Okay, Marshy. Hello, hello. Hope everyone is having a good day at the moment. I hope you are having a good day as well, Marshy. Thank you so much for stopping by and actually joining. And my phone's being weird. Let me just unplug it here. Viego giving me a hard time. Okay. So today I'm actually going to be streaming Wild Rift from a phone. It's my first time streaming from my phone, so I hope everything is going to be fine. Yeah. And Mimosa9022, what's up? Hello, welcome. You are on Twitch, so hi. Hold on a second. Let me just put my plug my phone in here. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Okay. Whew. Good. I'm wearing my T1. Where is it? T1 hoodie today. And Leomer, hello. You like turtles? Good. Camping Scorpion, hello. Welcome to the stream. So today, here's the plan. We're gonna start out with some spicy Viego lore. We'll check out his universe page, and I guess we could check out his abilities and stuff like that. I did take a look at them already though. So it's not like I completely don't know what's happening with him. But on a different after that, we are going to actually try to play some Wild Rift. And my hair is all over the place. Hello, Philippe, hello. Is it weird streaming on YouTube and Twitch? No, I've done it multiple times now. And it's fine. It's fine. I notice a pattern, though, that whenever I stream to both, I get a lot more viewers on YouTube than on Twitch, for whatever reason. I think there was only one time when I had more viewers on Twitch than on YouTube. I mean, of course, most of my audience is on YouTube, so, you know, it makes sense. But with streaming, most people, those who like to watch streams regularly, they usually prefer to be on Twitch rather than YouTube. Aaron, hello, welcome to the stream. Mimosa, you're cute too. Thomas, hi Zoya. I want so much to see your stream, but I have online math on WebEx. Yeah, you need to be doing math. I'm sorry, I'm conflicting with your math class right now. Big Play Game, hello, you're new on the stream. Hi. It's alright, welcome. And actually, let me edit the category on Twitch as well. Okay. So that it shows that I am going to do Wild Rift. I want to, and I can't write on YouTube. I see. Hello, hello. Okay, so like I said a little bit earlier, here's what we're doing. We are going to first look at Viego, and then we're going to check out some Wild Rift stuff, right? Hopefully that's gonna work. So yeah. Anywho, let's get into our universe page. Now, here we are. Viego, the Ruined King. Now, there is... Okay, hold on a second. Let me actually record this. I'll probably post this. What's up, everybody? This is Zoya, the Russian Korean, and right now we are live, and we are checking out the Ruined King, the new champion by Riot, whose name is Viego. And he was released literally like yesterday or something, yesterday or the day before. And he is on the PBE right now. I actually checked him out on the PBE. It's not bad. I think his basic skills, and we're going to take a look at them, they're not that complicated, but I think the complication comes in with his ult, where you have to use other people's skills. So if you have no idea what they do, then you have a problem. But if you know what the champions do, then you can probably pull off some crazy moves there. But what we are going to do today, we're not going to actually play Viego. We're going to just look at his lore, see what this guy's thing is. What's his problem, okay? Everyone has a problem here. What is this guy's problem? We need to find out. Will we look at Viego's voice lines? Yes. So here's what I want to look at. I want to look at his lore. So we are going to look at the universe page right here. We are also going to look at his in-game look, I guess, and his voice lines. We're going to look at his skills. I don't actually, do we need to look at his skills? I guess we can look at his skills, right? We can put everything together in one little pretty box. Dom, hello, welcome. Viego the Simp Lord. Okay, I've heard this one. I just want to know what's the deal here with the simping. And I think I'm not supposed to actually say that word on Twitch because it's one of the banned words now, which is kind of weird. But anyway, all the people trying to control what I say. Gee. What Silas can take from Viego? His ult or his passive? Probably both, I'm assuming. Did you also read the Senna and Lucian story? Yes, I actually read the Senna and Lucian story. I read it. Here's what I think. So, in the story, for those of you who have not read it, spoiler alert, right? In the story, Senna, she realizes that the voice that guides her, that gives her this gut feeling of like, should I go here? Should I not go here? Is there danger? Is it safe? Like and the force that motivated her to actually get out of the lantern when she was trapped in Thresh's lantern, that that actually was a certain spirit, I guess, that not befriended, but like helped her when she was a little girl and like stuck around with her. So this is some lady, and we're not quite sure who she is, but it's quite apparent that, I mean, to me, it's quite apparent that it's Viego's long-lost wife, his queen. I think that's who she is. I haven't read Viego's biography, so maybe that will make more sense. But the reason why I'm saying it is because in the story, when you read the story, for Senna and Lucian, then you realize that, okay, this is not an evil force. This is like some sort of thing trying to help Senna, but at the same time, it's something that someone is pursuing. Someone is trying to get. And it's not Thresh. And I think the whole thing with Viego, as far as I know at the moment, is that he is looking for somebody, and that somebody is, I guess, his wife. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna read it. For some reason, I felt like his handsomeness doesn't fit in League. Same, I have issues with his character. Okay, so here's. We'll talk about his character design a little later, okay? We'll talk about it a little later, but all I have to say for now is that I did not expect the Ruined King to look like this, okay? When I thought of, there's the item, the Blade of the Ruined King, alright? So when I thought of the Ruined King, I was like, it's probably some bearded old man who had his days of glory, and then he, I don't know, some ruination happened to him. He became corrupt and then he died doing something atrocious. Or I don't know, like that's kind of how I imagined it. Like, not like this, okay? I didn't imagine him to look like this e-boy here. All right, but let's take a look at him. The Ruined King, Viego. Bogdan, saw you're opening some orbs yesterday and now you are on my recommended. Good. YouTube is doing its job. Strawberry. Hello, Zoe and everyone. Dom Flores. Zoe's husband joined the group. Did my husband actually join? I don't think he is online right now. We know who she is, but yeah. That voice is Viego's wife. Yeah. After the Viego's bio, everything will be clear as to why he looks like that. Okay. Well, let's read it, shall we? Hold on. What did it say? It said, once ruler of a long-lost kingdom, Viego perished over 1,000 years ago when his attempt to bring his wife back from the dead triggered the magical catastrophe known as the Ruination. All right, so he did something. He did something a little bit bigger than he thought it would be, I guess. Viego, the Ruined King. No price is too great, no atrocity beyond my reach. For her, I will do anything. Viego. Honestly, you know what this sounds like? It sounds like I don't remember, but I don't remember the last name, but it sounds like Edward from the Edward and Bella. What was the series? Twilight? Sounds like that a little bit. Region, Shadow Isles. Here are some related champions. Alright, Vladimir is here. Interesting. Once ruler of a long-lost kingdom, Viego perished over 1,000 years ago when his attempt to bring his wife back from the dead triggered the magical catastrophe known as the Ruination. Transformed into a powerful, unliving wraith, tortured by an obsessive longing for his centuries-dead queen, Viego now stands as the Ruined King, controlling the deadly harrowings as he scours Runeterra for anything that might one day restore her, and destroying all in his path as the black mist pours endlessly from his cruel, broken heart. Okay, there's a lot of emo here. There's a lot of emo. I already feel it. But let's read his biography. Angeline Chen, thank you so much for stopping by. God bless you too, and stay safe as well. Edward Cullen. Yes. That's the last name. Just look at his abs, man. Like, did he actually have those abs when he was king? Like, what did he do as a king? Like, did he work out, like, big time? He's, like, extremely lean. Or is that just, like, how he looks like after he died? It's like, when I die, I'm gonna look a lot better than when I did when I was alive. Okay, back to business. Viego, the Ruined King. Let's read the bio. Zoya, your brain's gonna break with Vladimir. Okay. Few know of the kingdom to the east, far across the seas, whose name lies all but forgotten among the ruins that dot its shores. Fewer still know of its foolish young ruler, whose love-struck heart was doomed to destroy it. So he was a young ruler. Okay, that makes sense. Now a grave threat to all, that man's name was and is Viego. The second son of a dynastic king, Viego was never intended to lead. Instead, he lived a life of comfort that made him complacent and selfish. Yet, when his older brother died unexpectedly, Viego, who possessed neither the inclination nor the aptitude for rulership, suddenly found himself crowned. Isn't that the quintessential I don't want to be king? He showed a little interest in his position until he met a poor seamstress, Isolde? I'll read it as Isolde, okay? And then if it's wrong in his voice lines, if he says her name, then I'll correct myself, okay? So taken was he by her beauty that the young king offered her his hand in marriage. And thus, one of the most powerful rulers of the age was wed to a peasant girl. Aw, okay, there's a love story here. It's the rich guy, poor girl, right? But the rich guy actually wants to marry the poor girl, right? Right? Okay. Their romance was enchanting. And Viego, who'd rarely shown interest in anyone other than himself, devoted his life to her. The two were inseparable. He scarcely went anywhere without Isolde, always lavishing gifts upon his queen, and his attention could seldom be broken when she was present. So he's literally idolizing her. I guess he just loves her so much that he wants to stay with her forever. That's nice. That's how newlyweds feel, you know? That's how newlyweds feel. Viego's allies fumed. Unable to interest him in governance, and with the nation beginning to unravel under his questionable rulership, some plotted in secret to end their new king's reign before it had begun. His nation's enemies, meanwhile, saw an opportunity to strike, and the vipers began to circle. Thus did an assassin's poisoned dagger one day come for Viego. But the king was well defended, and the dagger did not strike true, instead grazing Isolde. So he was well defended, but not his queen. He should fire all of his bodyguards. I mean, it's not funny that she got hurt, right? But you can tell he doesn't want to be king, okay? He is probably like a teen or something, maybe early 20s. Fell in love, got married, right? Used, I guess, his position as a king to get what he wanted, which is the girl, right? And got married to her, and now he's just happy to be with her. He doesn't really want to be king. He's not doing what he's supposed to be doing as a king. And so things are starting to happen around him, and people are trying to get rid of him. But he is just engrossed with his queen. Where were we? The toxin worked quickly, and Isolde fell into a ruinous torpor, while Viego could only watch in horror as his wife's condition grew even more serious. Overwhelmed with fury and despair, he spent every last coin within his coffers trying to save her. But it was all for naught. Isolde perished in her bed, and Viego was consumed by madness. His search for an antidote became desperate, crazed. Unable to accept his wife's death, every treasure of the kingdom, every scrap of wealth, was sacrificed to his quest to return to him. As the land fell into disarray, Viego hid himself away with Isolde's body, becoming hateful and violent. Actually, you know, people say, oh, he sounds like a simp, he sounds like this and that, you know. This kind of behavior, I would say, is pretty normal. As in, he's literally just... I don't think they were even married that long, right? I don't think it's years and years of marriage and he's still being like that. I think that's just how he is. And because I think his character overall, right? He's pretty selfish, complacent. I guess he had nothing in his life that motivated him. And all of a sudden he has something that motivates him. It's this girl that he likes, right? It's his wife. And when he loses it, that's pretty much because he idolized her so much, she's gone, and now what does he do, right? He tries to bring it back because that's almost like losing his purpose, right? Losing his idol. He wants it back. So it's not like this guy literally has nothing else to do. I think because he just attached himself so much to her and made his life's purpose kind of like her? You know? Like, that actually happens, guys. I don't think that's necessarily, I don't think that's necessarily, like, it's not healthy, of course, but it happens. Then came the day he learned the secret of the Blessed Isles, of its water that healed any ailment. With his great army, he stormed the peaceful country by force, slaughtering everyone who stood in his way, until he at last breached its inner sanctum and let his wife drift beneath the blessed water. She would return to him, no matter the destruction he wrought, no matter the cost. So at this point, when he's starting to, like, ruin everyone else's life because of this, I don't think this is about her anymore as much. It's just like a new purpose in his life, because otherwise there is none. And for just one moment she did. Isolde arose as a horrifying wraith of shadow and rage, and in her pain, her anger, her confusion, being ripped from death, she took Viego's own enchanted blade and thrust it through his heart. There's a lot of symbolism here, I think. The magic of the waters and the ancient sword clashed, and the chamber's energy erupted, tearing across the aisles and trapping everything it touched in tortured, conscious undeath. So notice, who killed him? She did. Yet of this, Viego remembers nothing. His country collapsed into ruin, great nations rose and fell, and in time, even his name was forgotten. Until, 1,000 years after his death, Viego stood once more, and this time he would not fail. His mind twisted by the same dangerous obsession he possessed in life, Viego's unflinching, deranged love fuels his every action, his every desire, his every atrocity. The deadly black mist pours freely from Viego's broken heart, ripping the life from everything it touches, and he uses the mist to scour the world for some way to return Isolde to his side. Legions will fall before him only to rise again in his service. Continents will be swallowed by living darkness, and the world will pay for every moment of happiness it stole from an ancient ruler laid low by all-consuming love. He cares not for the destruction he causes, so long as he can see Isolde's face again. His reign is terror. His love is eternal. And until Isolde returns to him, all will fall before the ruined king. Ta-ta-ta-ta. Ta-da-da-da-da-da. Зарина, привет. Здравствуйте. Reading is too boring. Reading is fun. What are you talking about? Did it say Isolde was a kind person? Apparently, if Isolde is the one that is abiding in Senna, she's a pretty kind person. Or she was. I don't think she was, like, evil or anything. But here it's because, like, the dead should be dead. Rest in peace. Gone. Right? But because he tries to bring her back, I guess in the Runeterra universe it's possible. He tries to bring her back, and you're not supposed to do that. And when he tries to do that, that just only brings a curse, okay? So that's basically what happens. Also, I'm pretty confident Isolde will be next champ because everything points at her. That makes sense. Yes. Lorenzo, hello, it's you again. Hi. No fail, hello, hi. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. Thomas, so maybe at the end we must vote. Vote Viego or his wife. Possibly. All right. I want to check out Viego's voice lines, actually. So, like I said, the plan for today is, before we play Wild Rift, I wanted just to check out Viego's lore. Viego voice subbed. Here we go. Click. Alright, skin spotlight. Let's watch.
Ur-demon, when all life ends, you will return to your slumber.
Does that voice suit him? Question of the day. Does this voice suit this guy? I'll have to think about it.
For all your ambition, Hacker, and this is what you are reduced.
Premium, guys.
Why, Isolde? Why do you hide your face from me?
Okay, so I did read her name right. Isolde. Isolde, okay. It's lagging. Is the stream lagging? I think the stream is not lagging. I think it's fine. I'm not sure what's going on. Sometimes what needs to happen is you need to like quit and then come back. Nice ad. He's Scottish. It's not really about the accent. It's not really about the accent. I think it's more about the tone of his voice. The tone of his voice sounds, I don't know, like 30, 40 years old. But he looks like, I don't know, late teen, like 20s. He looks like he's in his 20s. Okay? Maybe high school. Late high school.
Your treachery doesn't surprise me, Thresh.
And by the way, this was first encounter with Senna, and he says, why Isolde? Which means yes. The thing that is inside Senna is Isolde. Confirmed.
Face from me.
That's what the whole cinematic was about too.
Your treachery doesn't surprise me, Thresh. Only that you believed you'd win. Hello, Uncle. I'm surprised you haven't been torn apart by an angry mob.
Vladimir is his uncle.
Ah, the monk from the waters. And
No wonder. He kind of looks like him a little bit. He kind of looks like Vladimir a little bit. And Lansley Marie says, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Let's keep going.
someone else. Isolde? I will find my love again. You matter so little. You are not the hero of this tale. You are not anything. The weight of this moment is so much more than you. The dead will not rest until I am whole once more. Your pain is nothing compared to mine.
Honestly, I was hoping that the voice lines would reveal to us a little more of his romantic side. Like, okay, I understand that he's very angry and angsty and all that stuff, right? But a lot of characters in League are. I feel like to develop him more, it would have been nice to, like, hear him, like, I don't know, as like this tired, exhausted person who is, yes, he's in pursuit of one thing, but at the same time, like, maybe he longs not to be in pursuit of that anymore. Or, like, he longs to just be at peace. This guy needs a hobby, okay? Basically, this guy needs a hobby.
Love is cruel, yet it will conquer. In death as in life, Hecarim, you will fight only for me.
He kind of has, like, a Spanish accent. Is that because his name is Viego?
Callista, and now this is your fate. Arise, death, and greet the king who conquered you back. All this carnage, do you see? I do it for you. Isolde, I could not see myself in your eyes. You are simply the latest to defy me, jailer. So angry, uncle. It was one unanswered letter 1,000 years ago. Isolde, I know it is you. Show yourself to me.
So whenever he interacts with Senna and Yorick, he has something to say about Isolde.
I will see her face again. She waits for me beyond the mist. My queen, my love. my black and broken heart.
That's a little bit cringe.
This is too great. No atrocity beyond my reach. For her, I will do anything.
All right.
A world that would rob me of beauty is a world that deserves destruction.
Well, the world did not rob him of his beauty, okay?
I demand one thing only. This suffering will not end until I have it. Hate me if you must. Until she returns to my arms, all will be brought to ruin. I will rip her from the jaws of death. Fate cannot stop
He has a
me.
lot of voice lines.
Nothing can.
But, you know, whoa. We just listened. Oh, hold on a second. So, we just listened for 4 minutes straight. Okay? And there are still 3 more just like it. 3 more parts just like it. This video is 12 this video is almost 13 minutes long. Okay? This is getting kind of repetitive. It almost feels like when I was listening to what's her face? What's the other? Samira. When I was listening to Samira's voice lines, it felt like that. Okay? It felt like she says the same thing like 1,000 different ways. Like she was just like extremely edgy and like so like stereotypically cocky. Like I don't even know how to describe it, but like every single voice line felt like that for her. She maybe had like 1 or 2 funny jokes. And I kind of feel the same way here a little bit. It feels very repetitive. He says many things, but it's all very similar to each other. Like the one character that I like to compare to instead, who is yes edgy, but then also has like a different side to him that you hear definitely in his voice lines and that were interesting for me to listen to, was Kane. I feel like for Kane, because of his interactions, you know, he has interactions with Shen, with Zed, with Akali, you know, like all of the people who are involved in his lore, but then also like the things that he says, like, yeah, they suit his edgy character, but overall, like, it doesn't feel one-dimensional, unlike this. And Lans Ilenere says, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the stream. I hope Isolde will have really kind voice lines. I hope so too. We need those kind voice lines from somebody. Are you ready for the ruined queen? Kind of lacks depth. Yeah, I agree. Lacks depth? I mean, okay, when it comes to playing the champion, like I actually tried him on the PBE, he's alright. Like he's not bad. I'm willing to play him. Like I don't really care what his lore is when I play. I don't really care about anyone's lore when I play. Like as long as I like the gameplay itself.
The black mist
Let's listen
flows
for like
free a tide.
another minute.
At times it ebbs, but now we surge forward.
And if it keeps repeating, we'll just stop there. Okay, because like we get the idea.
Remember her sinking beneath the waters. And then
Okay. So this is a nice line. Okay? Because we get a glimpse into what's happening in his head. It's not just like edgy, right? This is getting a glimpse at what actually happened between him and his wife, right? And then the fact that he says and then it's like he has something that is very painful to him. You know, that's the kind of stuff that you want to hear in the voice lines.
Isolde was my life. Viego died when she did, and the ruined king was born. A crown lost long ago, reborn in unlife, ripped away from his only love. Every living thing is my subject. Now, do as I say. Forward! This body, is this what you desire? it. Fight for your king. This flesh will do.
It's interesting that he still speaks in his voice
Take me to her.
when he
Now.
transforms.
Kill them. Kill them all.
And Gillette. Anyways, guys. Look at this guy. This is like 100 times more entertaining. Anyway, here's what I think. Here's what I think overall. Can I shout you out? Hello, hello. Hi, Philippines. Welcome to the stream. Not gonna lie, I'm more excited for the AP Yordle. You like how he relates to Vladimir? Yeah. I feel like it works for him since he's so obsessed. He is definitely very obsessed. And he is... How can I say it? He's a maniac, okay? That's a good way to put it. He's a maniac. He's young, foolish king who wants to do everything for his wife. Boring, in my opinion. The Yordle will be edgy as well. What's going on? What's going on with all this edginess? Do we not have enough? Do we really not have enough? Okay, here's the thing. Here's what I think about overall. Let's wrap this up. Here's what I think overall about Viego's concept. It's not bad. Okay, I can see potential there. There's definitely a lot of drama here involving Senna, right? Vladimir also involved, I guess. But overall, like, yeah, he has only one thing on his mind. And that's kind of what you would expect from a spectral being, I guess. Something that did not get satisfied in his life. All right. And, I mean, as someone who's married, I kind of understand. But also at the same time, I'm like, your spouse should not be your everything. Like, I think many people think that, like, oh, my love is like my everything, and that it's such a beautiful thing to say, or it's such a beautiful concept, and like I wish that was the case for me. But really it's not a healthy relationship, I think. I mean, in their case, probably she was just fine with it. I mean, I don't really know. But from what I can assume, she would be just fine. Hey, there's this king who really, really likes me and who does absolutely everything for me. And I'm like a nobody. And now I'm this queen. And like I capture his 100% of his attention. Okay. Like, how can you not enjoy that? But, right, the downside of this is that, of course, once you make someone your idol, when they fail you, when they disappoint you, or when they disappear, you literally have nothing. Okay? And it's like the greatest disappointment of all. And it makes sense that he wants to bring her back. Because that's how you bring your life back. And it also makes sense that in the story, she's the one who kills him. Because she killed him, but I think long before. She killed him long before she died. Okay, killed him in a way that, like, she basically took his life. Right? Maybe unintentionally. He gave her his life. Okay, so that's the whole thing here. I'm willing to try him out, though. Once the craziness dies down and he's not a permaban, okay, and he's balanced, we'll try him out, we'll see. I think he's a good champion to play if you want to learn other champions. It also means that you need to spend some time in ARAM, okay, and try other champions before you actually play him. There's a lot of people here. Yeah, a lot of people. I think it's because it's like lore related. But we're going to transition to Wild Rift and we'll see if people stay or not. Alright, so we're officially done with Viego. Ha ha ha. He has a much older brother. In the family tree, Vladimir father is Viego's uncle, and Viego mustn't be a king. Vladimir, he must be king of Shadow Island. Okay, I would have to look at Vladimir's lore, honestly, to understand what you're talking about. I know there's a new story, which I guess ties them together. But, yeah. Okay, so now is the time. Now is the time. For Wild Rift. Da-da-da, we are transitioning. Let me just set this up. It's my first time streaming from my phone. So we'll see how that goes. I put on Do Not Disturb mode. So if anyone messages me, nobody will see, right? Nobody will see. Here we go. Yeah, the sound is going. The sound from the phone is extremely hiccupy, isn't it? Isn't it really hiccupy? We want Akali gameplay? I don't play Akali, but yes. Can you join? You can try. Maybe if I start playing, it'll stop being hiccupy. But the thing is, because I'm connected by Wi-Fi, maybe that's why. Also, there is a pretty big delay when it comes to what's showing on screen and what I'm actually seeing on my phone. Yes. Please use Lulu? I don't own Lulu. Yeah. Gonna go today? I'm still not even level 6, I think. Yeah, I'm still like level 5. But, we shall see. I think the problem is the Wi-Fi right now. So it may be that, like, the sound is going to be a little bit... Koyanagi Zero, hello! Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Thomas, I vote Shyvana. You guys are voting lots of different things. Can I use Seraphine? I don't own anything here. What do I even own? How do I know? Hold on a second. Is this it? Yeah. This is it. Hold on a second. Let me try to connect myself again. I'm going to disconnect and then reconnect. Okay. Yeah, that's the problem. I tried it earlier today, it worked. But right now, for some reason, it doesn't want to work. What champion you voted for in the VGU poll and what skin line did you vote for? I didn't vote. Wait, what? Can you give me the link to vote? Can you still vote? Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Come on. Don't do this to me. It's still hiccupy, right? I think it's very hiccupy. Or is it just what I'm hearing? Do you guys hear the hiccups? Or is it just me hearing the hiccups? You hear it too? Yeah, it may be that because YouTube this is happening. So I may actually have to jump only to one platform, you know, be able to stream peacefully. I actually have no idea if that's gonna fix anything. I'll be honest, because earlier today when I was trying it out, it worked. So I'm not sure exactly why this is happening right now. It's quite hiccupy. Okay, then let me close. I'm actually going to try to stream to YouTube only. Okay. Not that I'm discriminating against Twitch. I'm not. I'm not, guys. I just see a lot more viewers on YouTube right now. So I think I'm going to have to disconnect and then reconnect again. And then hopefully it's gonna work. And if it doesn't, then boo-hoo. I'll have to figure out something else and I'll just play normal League, I guess. Which would be a bummer because I wanted to play some Wild Rift today, but we shall see. Okay, so I'm going to go on live and then I will go live back in. Okay, so stay tuned, guys. Thank you for sticking around.